Hello class, today we're going to be talking about dial calipers. This is a dial caliper. Calipers are used by engineers. It's called a dial caliper because it's got a dial here, and then the calipers here, which are kind of like teeth or jaws as they're actually called, are used to measure things. So if I wanted to measure like the width of this pencil, I could just pinch it on my pencil like that, okay? And what's great about it is that's a precise measurement. Holding a ruler up to measure something like that, little more difficult and not as precise. Also, rulers do not measure in very small increments. 1/16 of an inch is probably what your ruler does, where these dial calipers can actually do all the way down to thousandths of an inch. So think about that. It can go to like the width of a human hair. Something that can't be done with regular rulers. So let's look at how it works. So let me go ahead and show you a close-up what a dial caliper is. So when you measure something with dial calipers, you're going to get two numbers off the blade ruler, which is this part here, and if I spread it apart, you're going to be reading from 0 over to whatever number shows here, whatever line shows. Notice the 7 shows, but we don't see the line for it, so it's not quite to the 7. I would measure this as 0.1, 0.2, 0.5, 0.7, 0.9, 1 inch, 1.1, 1.2, so going all the way over, this is going to be 1.6. So my first measurement is my first two numbers, sorry, is 1.6. My next two digits come off the dial. So looking at this dial here, we can see that it is on 0.5, almost 0.60, but it's going to be probably a little less than that, 0.59. It's going to be our measurement. So 1.659 is the measurement that we got. Looks like my camera froze up. Let me restart that. Let's try that again. All right, I don't know why it froze up, but that was 1.659. So you notice the first two numbers come off your blade, okay? We had 1 inch, 0.6. It's not 0.7 because it's not showing the line on the 7. And then we got our dial here, which we said was 0.59. I think it moved a little bit since last time. Now it's showing 6. So if I was to go based on what it is now, this would be 1.6 and then my 60 off the dial. So the last two digits come from the dial. Let's do one more. Let's do this push pin here. So this would be the width of the push pin. So my first two numbers come up here, 0.1, 0.2, 0.3. It's not to the 0.4, so I'm going to get 0.4 off that. Let me go ahead and show you that. Okay, first two numbers come off the blade, last two numbers come off the dial, and our dial reads 0.50, 0.51, 0.52. I guess when I say 0.52, that's actually not really correct. It's actually 52 hundredths. So it's in the hundredths place. So it would look like this. 0.4, and then my 52 came off the dial, so that reading is 0.452. So I hope that helps you on how to use dial calipers. Pretty simple.